Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you've been doing well. As you just saw, we did get a new reveal just a couple of hours ago for a new budget release Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Now, personally, there is a good reason to be happy about this and also a reason to be mad or upset about it. Now, when it comes to the good reason, I do think that this is good for general collectors, or casual collectors or whatever. Because this thing will be appearing in stuff like, Walmart's, Targets, Barnes and Nobles, for example, right? It'll be easier to access. And I mean, having that Super Saiyan Blue Goku that's also flying around kind of off and on is also good. You'd be able to have both of them together, even though that one's from DBS Broly. I mean, but still, having Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta together. And who's to say they won't just update and give us a new Super Saiyan Blue Goku as well with this kind of color, because they are different. You never know, right? Especially since this is a budget release and it's coming out September. And September is looking like it might be packed a little bit too. I know August is packed, but September is slowly getting some more releases as well. But now, into the bad part, why you might be upset or annoyed. It's wondering, when are we going to get a new updated engineered Armor Vegeta? That has been weighing on my mind for ever since I got into this hobby of collecting SHF. I can see that they're taking their strides, getting new figures, updating them. And I mean, we're there. That's the thing, right? We're there. We've got Turles, Armor Broly. They have the tech there that they can try to apply to Vegeta. And granted, yes, he's a little thinner, a little smaller, but I think that they can definitely do it. They've done smaller characters and given them good articulation. Curlin. So I'm just saying, I'm wondering where it's at, because they're making us wait quite a while for an updated engineered body for this. And I gotta say, Namek Vegeta just wasn't it. I think it's cool to have a Namek Vegeta, don't get me wrong. I love the expressions, but, it's a weird, turnaround with him. Why does he look like he's trying to be updated but actually still stuck in that old phase? I need to see that gradual change now, because Armor Vegeta just hasn't gotten a really solid update in my opinion. And yes, I know that there's Beast Deities also working on their version, which that could be out within anywhere from 2 to 9 or more months, right? We really don't know. Because delays happen and it's a third party, So there's no guarantees that we're going to have that right away either. And, who's to say that that will be a perfect release in and of itself, because it's the first updated engineered Armor Vegeta, just as an example. But, for Tamashii, we don't get as many Vegeta releases as we do Goku's, just as an example. And I think that, we're starving a little bit to see Vegeta finally get that into that space more, with an updated sculpt. And getting cool, new head sculpts and stuff is fine. But I mean, we need to take it a step further, because, with the same engineering with these ankles, his wrist, barely can do a really good Gallic gun pose like that. I mean, of course you can, cheat the system and get him in good poses and stuff like that if you work hard enough at it. But I do think that he just is struggling. He really is. And, there's opportunity for them to really give us what we want. Now I'm going to go over here. I mean, there's nothing down here really in terms of, information. It's really just what we've already known. And this looks like it was the Tournament of Power version. I was thinking Goku Black at first, but it's Tournament of Power Vegeta, which, does that mean we might get more Tournament of Power stuff this year? Who knows? There's a decent chance that maybe something from the Tournament of Power gets put as an EE this year for SDC, SDCC, or New York Comic Con, or I don't know, Anime Expo maybe. Who knows? Anime Expo surprisingly had an EE last year with Jiraiya, so who knows? It's a bit of a shock to me, but maybe they could do full power Jiren with the polish on him or whatever. Or some other character that has been in the Tournament of Power. Or they could, announce a new one like Toppo, God of Destruction version for some, premium Bandai or general release. I don't know. It would be cool, because DBS right now I think is really lacking as well. But with everything we got going on, it's Dragon Ball Z with the Cell Saga, Android Saga stuff, going into Buu Saga eventually, Dragon Ball GT, and then EEs, and then the occasional, reprints of other figures, along with, the occasional drop of a Dragon Ball Super figure. It's a lot. And eventually I think we'll, get to a point where we have all of these back, and hopefully getting more consistent releases, but we'll see. But Super Vegeta, this is one that I feel like if and when they do it, he has to be updated engineered. Like, he has to have a whole new body. He needs to be able to have that Turles type of articulation, but even better, because at this point, I think that they should have already improved on it, found new working solutions. And maybe that's asking too much, but still, I really feel like they're already there. They have to already have been considering it. It's just a wonder why they're taking so long. That's the curious part. But, a Super Vegeta or a Super Trunks, grade 2 versions need to happen. It's gotta, man. I mean, I would be disappointed, really disappointed, if we never got that. And they kept us waiting, because, again, there's no reason why they can't give him an updated body. There's no reason. Other than that, this is the only other thing that I'm really kind of crying out for, which is Vegeta from the 1.0 into at least a 2.0. I think that even this I would have taken as a 2.0 over this Vegeta. If they would have given us the Whiskey version, but as a 2.0, I would have said, hey, at least it came, because the 1.0, while it still is pretty easy to acquire, it's old, man. It's outdated. It's not a horrible figure, but I mean, compared to what you got now, it's like, wow, they could make such a really great version with all the different type of applications that they're applying to these figures, soft plastic, updated faces, the better articulation. There's so much ability there for them to do cool stuff, but we're waiting, and again, this is part of Super content. I mean, technically you could say it's Dragon Ball Z, but it depends where they pull from, right? So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what they want to do. But for now, it looks like we're stuck in 2.0 phase with Vegeta, unfortunately. Or for the people who want to get like super technical, I guess 2.5, since Namek Vegeta is trying to get there. But yeah, for the people that are happy about this, I'm happy for you, because I think this is a great opportunity for you to get a Vegeta, because I know that a lot of the Vegetas get sold out really fast, and then they become either hard to acquire or just not around. And I think the Super Saiyan Vegeta at least got reissued, so you have that to look forward to as well. But without further ado, I'm going to get out of here. Be sure to put that subscribe button on, and also put those notifications on so you can see all of the new content inside the community tab, because that's where everything goes first. If you want to be first and look at everything and not be late in case pre-orders close for something, or just want to be on the news, there you go. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.